Well, speaking of that, looking at the Lakers and what they're dealing with, AD had to get an IV at the half yesterday against the Nuggets, and then he came back and was incredible on defense. So we have to ask, at this point, 21 games into the season, is he playing as the best defensive player in the league? If you had to vote right now, would you vote for AD as Defensive Player of the Year?
I would vote for him as Defensive Player of the Year simply because he's changed the whole Lakers makeup from a defensive standpoint. I mean, when we talk about the Los Angeles Lakers right now, not only do we talk about them as a great offensive team, but now he's turned everybody on to want to be good and great defenders. And what he's done to the game and what he does to the game as a big man, not only does it change it offensively, but he's able to switch out on guards, he's able to switch out on big men, and I love the way that he's playing and he's approaching this season.
I was on this show yesterday and I said I thought the Defensive Player of the Year was Rudy Gobert, but guess what, Zeke? You make a very compelling point. I'm coming on to your side. I'm actually going to go with AD simply because AD has changed the culture of the Lakers defensively. Yeah. Even LeBron wasn't playing defense up to the level last year. Now that they have AD there, it's almost, to me, a similar effect, and tell me if you agree with this, as when Kevin Garnett came to Boston. And next thing you know, everybody, like Paul Pierce, a guy that wasn't known for playing defense, starts playing defense, because when you have a big guy like that on the back line that's working hard, setting the tone, everybody else has to match his. A very good defensive team right now.
And you know, when you talk about intensity, it's interesting because while Garnett shows his intensity and everybody can visibly see it, you know, AD reminds me of like a Tracy McGrady. They have a volcanic like seething intensity where, you know, the lava is just rolling down the hill and it's hot. Whereas KG, you know, he runs hot. Know, yeah. So, but it's a different kind of emotion. It's a different.
Speaking of AD being hot, since he dropped 41 on New Orleans, his former team.
But don't he always drop 40 when he hurt? I mean, it's like, you know, my shoulder hurt, you know, I'm going to get 40. Right?
And that's when he needs to get motivated, I guess.
I got an IV in my arm. Okay, I get 40, you know?
Well, apparently he's been a little nicked up the last 4 games then because he's led the Lakers in scoring in each of those games. That's the longest streak this season for him. Brendan, does he seem more comfortable offensively as the season progresses? Because early in the season, he was struggling to find his field goal percentage and missing a lot of shots.
Well, I think he's definitely more comfortable now because he's fitting into that role. He's feeling more comfortable being in LA, playing with LeBron. LeBron has done an excellent job of doing things on and off the court to make AD feel more comfortable. On the court, LeBron is the best point guard out there to a certain degree. He sets AD up for really, really easy plays. And you see, if you cut to the basket, LeBron will find you. He's always cutting. He's constant motion. I think that helps AD. When you look at AD when he played with the Pelicans, a lot of his baskets were putbacks and lobs and plays of that nature. Now, he has his own individual game, but he benefited from that. I think LeBron helps him out in that aspect. But then LeBron gives him that confidence because LeBron goes out there and he says, man, this is AD's team. We got to play through AD. We're going to go as far as he takes us. So LeBron knows the mental game because LeBron, he learned from Pat Riley and Dwayne Wade when he was down there in Miami. He learned what it is to have to pump another guy up. He learns what it is to be a leader. Being the leader isn't always shooting the ball. It's what does this guy need from me? And I saw him do the exact same thing for Kevin Love in Cleveland. He was, we're going to play through Kevin. He knew he wasn't going to always play through Kevin Love, but he needed Kevin to hear that. He does the same thing for AD. So on the court and off the court, LeBron does the right things to help AD feel more comfortable.